Well, I just ran into the neatest bunch of websites I ever had in a long time. It's really all about COVID websites, and the really websites for nonprofit organizations, that have collected these for individuals. Here's actually what they are. There, hundreds of them in here, and I'll show you the list in a minute. But they're for individuals, for nonprofits, for artists, for small businesses, and international aid. Now, here's the website you go to. You go to learning.candid.org. And what you're looking for is COVID-19 emergency financial resources. And they're all there, and you click on the links and go to them. Like here, let me move this thing over here so you don't bother that. And see, these are just for nonprofit organizations. And loans available for nonprofits in the CARES Act. This is all this nonprofits. So if you have a nonprofit, you want a wild apricot COVID-19 relief, free 3-month sponsored plan for any organization. See, all that needs now for individuals, man, here's the kinds of things that you could get, for health insurance, home internet access, family, medical leave, food assistance, emergency grants for individuals. Listen to the stuff that they have here for individuals. Here, minority veterans. This is cash for minority veterans. For nurses, they're giving cash. These are grants, personal grants for nurses. Pet owners, $200 for it. $1,000 for fitness trainers. Man, you can't go out and make people fit. So there's an organization giving you free $1,000 for that. Bartender emergency assistant. How did that? You're a DoorDash driver that you can't do that anymore. And so they have grants for that. Freelancers, $1,000 for freelancers because you're hurt. See, these nonprofits are setting things up like this to help people. Here, workplace legal rights. Okay, you're being treated fairly. Okay, there's an 800 number you can call for the workplace. Cash assistance for restaurant workers, delivery people, and personal care experts. So these are all this is not government. Most of all this is nonprofits giving out this stuff. Student relief funds, $400 for domestic workers, $300 for workers in the adult film industry, porno stars, $500 for people who work in restaurants. That's another. Hospitality workers, $500. Kidney patients, another $1,000 for freelancers. Library workers, how do you like that? Childcare co-ops, and it goes on and on and on, and it's all here. And you just click on them, what you want to go to, and there you go, and fill out the application or whatever. You follow up the source. It's all there, and then it has it by state. What's in there? That's national programs with state programs here for Alabama, California. What's there for that? For them, Delaware, Florida, all these programs that are there for individuals. Okay, for artists, all disciplines. So these are programs for artists of all the freelance artist resources. All disciplines for artists, a relief fund for artists, another relief fund for artists. California has a whole bunch of programs. Illinois, Massachusetts, New Jersey, New York, Pennsylvania, Texas, Washington. Entertainment and theater people. So you have movie pictures. So your movie theater is screwed up. Where are they? Washington emergency relief. Musicians. Look at all these things for musicians. These are national programs. Then they have other programs for musicians at the state level, New York, Massachusetts, that you could apply to. Visual artists, that's another, these are COVID emergency grants. Oregon, writing, okay, here, Penn Writers has dramatists. That sounds interesting. For small businesses, look at all the programs here. National program, Grameen Bank, national program, GoFundMe, national program. Yeah, what they're matching your GoFundMe thing on GoFundMe, doing a crowdfunding. National Beard Founding Relief Fund for businesses. I think the restaurant business. And then Alabama, California. You got to go through this. Michigan, Minnesota, New Jersey, Ohio, Oregon. Look at all this for artists at this level. Rhode Island, international aid too. So that's why you got to take a look. And that's why I'm a great plagiarizer. Actually, I made New York Times bestsellers out of things I plagiarized from the government. So that's why you see in the internet, it's like this. You got to find people who work on this stuff, because if you're going to go think you can go to Google and find this, you're not. So these people in this business for 50 years probably or whatever, and they have a directory of really for big grants. These are personal grants and they're small, and for business, that's not their main business. That's why they're giving this out for free. And that's why you always use a free one first, and that's probably good enough for you. So it's just a terrific source, learning.candid, candid.org. And then you want to go COVID-19 emergency financial resources. Go through the list, take your time, because you're going to miss something if you glance over it. You think it's not for you. You got to put in the time and the research, and that's where the opportunities are. It's like panning for gold. You got to sit there in the water and get a bunch of pebbles and wiggle it around and see that gold sucker sparkles to you. And when there's spark, yeah, that's for me. And that's how you find this stuff. It's not going to come to you. You got to go out and pan for it. If you have an easier way, take it. But this is how this stuff is, because they don't advertise, and you have to find them.